damp and to the rain of London City. We come from the sun to live in the cold. I miss me rum, I want my coconut tree.
Don't scratch my sofa till the party's over.
Let's keep the music sweet, wind up your waist and feel.
Don't scratch my sofa.
Just eat it or leave it alone. Gloria?
I hate him.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I hate him.
Oh, don't be so silly. Of course you don't hate him. So Alex is away a few days longer than you expected.
He doesn't love me anymore.
I don't even like you at this moment. And don't look at me like you just lay an egg. It's grown-up time now, you know. You can't come round here to stay every time Alex works away from home.
Well, I don't mind giving up my bed. I mean, it was your old room before I came to live here.
Ricky, what have I told you about eating and reading at the table? Don't you encourage Gloria?
Me and Alex had big plans for this weekend.
Well, why don't we do something this evening? How about a girls' night out? There's a new Greek restaurant just opened.
Oh, great. I love moussaka.
Ricky, firstly, you're not a girl. And secondly, who asked you?
That's sexist, isn't it?
Yeah. So?
Nah, I'm okay. I'm gonna stay in, watch some TV, have a long bath.
Yeah, watch your toenails grow. Gloria, look at me. I'm glad Desmond's not here. It gives me a little time to myself. It's very important that you keep a little piece of yourself for you.
I understand, Mum, thanks. I just want to see him.
Oh, Gloria.
All right. This Greek restaurant, then. Is it the one where you can dance on a table and smash all the plates?
What, do you think I want to go?
Oh, great. What about Dad? He's back this evening.
Oh, don't worry yourself about him. After his weekend of being principal guest speaker at the West Indian Barbers Association annual conference, all he'll want to do is...
tell us how brilliant he was and then fall asleep.
Maybe I should have gone with him.
Missing Dad, are we?
Love isn't just for the young, you know, Gloria.
Oh, do you want that, Mum?
What does it look like?
Listen, Desmond said while he's away, Matthew and I should make ourselves useful. So that's what we're doing.
You should be grateful, Vince. As you're on your own, you're going to need all the help you can get.
You know the best way to help me?
No.
Park your backside on that bench and don't move.
He's so stubborn, huh? Even when we were in the band, you couldn't tell him anything. He used to be drumming or bossing off a beat while we were trying to play calypso. You must learn to accept help, Vince, man, not do everything yourself.
There's an old African saying. The hen knows it is dawn, but leaves the announcement to the cockerel. Think about it.
Why you can't speak plain English?
Well, sit down. What are you doing, boy?
I'm just squaring my circle.
What him say?
That's what my mum used to say when she couldn't be bothered to explain something.
Ricky, find something do before something do you. Gloria, what you doing this morning? I have a man with a long curly perm coming in for your trim.
Sorry, Vince. I've got an interview with the editor of the Peckham Gazette today. And before that, I've got some errands to run for Mum, starting with the Post.
Now, Sean can cut here.
Yeah, but Sean ain't here. Lee's paying him to decorate some flat in Peckham Rye.
I don't know, Lee could paint and things.
No, he can't. Her name is Janice. I've told him time and time again, don't be so available. But will he listen?
See ya.
Ah, Gloria. Good to see you so bright and early. Don't be too long. We've all got to pull our waiters' fathers away.
Don't you frighten yourself sometimes?
Good morning, Vincent. Ricky, ready for work, are we? Good. What are you two doing here so early? I didn't realize you have to clock in to sit around and do nothing.
Shouldn't you be at the bank?
It's Saturday, and besides, duty calls.
But stop. You can cut here.
I've been watching Father all my life. How difficult can it be?
Morning, Mackie.
Morning, sir.
The usual Mackie?
May I suggest, sir, try something slightly different today?
You don't see that is my customer.
Who's in charge?
Hello? Desmond, how's Bristol? What? You forget your speech for this afternoon? But I put it in your hand. You check your bag. Now, which table, Desmond? The dining table? Okay, hang on. I'll look for it. Wait a minute. We were standing right here. I put the envelope in your hand. You say, thank you, Shirley. And I say, it's a pleasure. Then you say, where my hat? And I said, it's on your head. Then you say, thank you, Shirley, girl. And you sat down right here to wait for the taxi. You definitely had the speech in your hand then. Nothing. What's wrong with me? You sat in your chair. Over here. See? Oh, he's still on the line. Desmond, I'm coming.
Johnny! Who are you talking to?
Hey? No. No one. I was just talking to myself. No, sorry. All right, I'll just keep on looking for it. And when I find it, I'll fax it to you. All right? Bye-bye, Desmond. Bye. Oh, even while you're away, you still gave me trouble.
Careful. You're cutting it a bit too short.
Do this side now to balance it out.
Oh, look, you two.
No, we're only trying to help.
Well, I think I'm doing rather well, considering it's my first time.
You're getting a nice shape down the back.
You know, I wasn't sure at first, but then I realized all you have to do is to simply follow the natural hairline down from the ear, which takes the right angle, which then leads you to the correct shape.
It won't take us that long to paint again, Sean.
You mean? I do have a life, you know.
Yeah, so the decorating is going all right then?
No.
Yeah.
Look, we just got to paint the sitting room again, that's all.
Look, Lee, next time just buy the paint from a legit paint shop.
Dare I ask what color you've painted the walls?
Oh, and the ceiling.
Yellow. Oh, got it cheap off my mate Barry, who works for the council. Oh, he got me a whole range of colours.
The council painted my kitchen yellow.
Yeah, but this is the stuff you paint yellow lines on the road with.
Now, that is bright.
Yeah, well, I didn't know he'd been shifted to the Roads and Parks department, did I? Look, all we got to do, right, is get the rest of the paint, see what colours we got left, right, get back to work. Now, once we got that done, it's me, you, and two cracking sorts out on the Raz tonight.
Lee, does my father know about this little storeroom of yours?
Well, I should hope so. He's charged me $2.50 a day.
Well, Lee, this is the last time I'm helping you out, man, even if you are paying me for it. You need to rethink your strategy on how to get a woman, because this ain't working.
Look, it'll be all right. Just wait and see. I wish Barry had labelled these paint cans. All right, here goes it. Oh, yellow. Yellow.
So how's it going, Vince?
Don't talk to me, man. You just see a cut in here.
Ignorance is truly frightening. He's such a big man.
Yellow.
Tansies, everybody.
Small boy, the term is 11sis.
But it's only 10 o'clock.
Oh, red.
Oh, well, wicked. What kind of red is it?
It's red root red.
Oh, Lee.
Oh, Sean, no, wait. Look.
Hello, everybody.
All right, Mandy.
Is your mum and Sean?
Yeah, try upstairs.
Thanks. Morning, everyone.
Morning, Mandy.
Oh, Desmond, I thought you were still... Michael?
Ah, Mandy.
You don't know anything about barbering.
Oh, not you as well.
Yes, you've taken advantage of the sale at Miles of Materials.
Yes, Shirley told me about it. It's a wonderful shop. I have never seen so many designs, authentic African prints, and the colours.
Authentic African prints in Peckham? Well, let me have a look. well. Oh, yes. They like all these English designs in the Gambia. How much did you pay for this one?
Well, it was a bargain. £5.50 a yard.
Last price?
Mandy, I didn't know you made clothes. I have this shirt. I got it in 1963. I've been looking for a dressmaker to make a copy. Do you work in Searsucker?
Ricky, are you going to help me with these bags or what?
Don't speak to Ricky like that, Gloria.
Oh, it's all right, Michael. Gloria's having a bit of a time. Emotionally off-centre. You know, crying and everything.
Ricky?
Nothing to be ashamed of. Alex is going to be away a bit longer than she thought, so...
What's your skin made out of? Rhino hide?
Love is a terrible thing, I know. I've had my heart broken many times.
Is this an introduction to another of your stories?
Yes. Her name was Petunia Costello. She was a beautiful, intelligent, caring, sweet-smelling woman.
I can see why she left you.
She really knew how to move her body, but I could still teach her a step or two. She was a dancer. Anyway, she got a break to go off for dancing on one of these cruise ships. And so I told her she had to go and not give a second thought to me, who would be left all alone, trying to find a reason to carry on living.
Ah, so you made it easy for her then, did you, Pork Pie?
That's such a sad story, Pork Pie. You were so brave.
Yes, but by then I discovered that she couldn't cook.
You've really cheered me up. Thanks, Uncle Pork Pie.
Gloria, I want a word with you.
Sure.
Upstairs.
You did give him a speech, didn't you?
Yes.
And you've looked everywhere.
Yes.
Then we can safely say it's lost. Honestly, I don't know what's wrong with Dad. Why is he so...
What? Irresponsible, quarrelsome, irritating, forgetful? Who knows? Gloria, those letters you posted for me that were on the table, you didn't post it with them by mistake, did you?
I think I would have noticed, Mum. I put it inside one of my old college folders. You know, the one with all that red ribbony stuff on it, remember?
Yeah. You mean this one? The one he said he wouldn't be seen dead with. Then I put it in one of the plain envelopes. One of these.
Yeah. And then he left it on the table. I think I might have posted it after all.
You see, if your mind wasn't on that Alex boy, you would have seen that the envelope only had Desmond written on it.
So it's all my fault, is it?
Yes. Now, run back to the post box, wait for the postman to come and empty the box, then rescue it.
Don't worry, all right? Just don't worry. What am I saying? I got to the post box just as the mailman was just about to leave with the mail. It's gone. What are you going to do?
Oh, well. Can you remember any of it?
No, but you must be able to remember something.
Right. Come, Gloria. Write this down.
All right.
Now, how did he begin? Friends, barbers, countrymen. Lend me your shares. That's it.
I never realized this barbering was so taxing. My hands are killing me.
Listen, everybody. We got a crisis on our hands. Desmond forgot to take his speech. Gloria posted it by mistake with some letters. Now we can't remember a word of it.
So we need your help.
Now, if we put our heads together, I'm sure we can come up with something even better than he had before. I mean, we're all talented, educated, humorous, generous
Easy,
people.
Mum, don't blow it.
So let's make Desmond's day, yeah? He'll be so grateful.
All right, Shirley, give me some paper.
How did he take the bad news?
Well, he doesn't know it's lost yet.
Oh, he's gonna kick off. We're forever bailing him out of some ridiculous situation he's got himself embroiled in. I mean, do we have to do this, Mother?
Yes, because he's your father. I'm your mother. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Here.
Got some pens if anyone wants.
Oh, don't worry about me. As I'm a student, I always have a pen on my person. My father sent this over from Africa when I was about to take my very first exam.
Oh, so it's an antique.
So, Desmond's speech is supposed to be about the barber shop in the old days, what it's like now, and how he imagines it might be in the future.
You mean yesterday, today, and tomorrow?
Yes.
Seeing as I was here in the beginning, I'll do yesterday.
I think Michael ought to do tomorrow.
Yes, I've got some pretty radical and revolutionary ideas I'd like to put to him, and this might be the best way to do it.
It spares him having to tell you it's rubbish to your face.
Right. I'll do today. I know I'm only part-time, but there's a few things I want to say about work condition, pay, holidays.
Vince, you want to stay part-time or go no time?
I'm going to write about all the exciting things I've learned from Mr. Ambrose. Can you make sweeping up sound exciting?
Just get writing. It's 12 o'clock, and Desmond needs this speech by 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh, all right. How's this? Having my beautiful daughter Gloria around, even though she has her own career as a fabulous journalist, is a true asset to the today feel of the barbershop. She adds a certain jealous...
Gloria, just stop your stupidness and write it. Time is running out.
But surely it won't get to Desmond by 2 o'clock. He's in Bristol.
Pork Pie, we've come a long way since the days of the carrier pigeon.
Michael, Michael, pork pie, we're gonna fax it to him, okay? So just write something, anything.
Who's paying Desmond's hotel bill?
Don't encourage him, anyone.
Well, it must be a very expensive hotel if there's a fax in every room.
No, the fax is probably at reception, pork pie. Unless, of course, he's in a suite, in which case the fax would be in his room. Now, I once stayed at the Purple Marigold
There
in
will be
Monte Carlo.
nothing to fax to Desmond if we don't stop chatting and get right in.
I'm still waiting, you know.
Oh, sorry, Seabird.
I bet Mr. Ambrose uses my bit about keeping him happy with cups of tea, sandwiches, keeping my room tidy, not playing my music too loud.
Oh, look, Ricky, something for you to sweep up.
Here we are.
So, at Mars and Material, I'm to ask for a little man called Douglas and ask him how the sale price can be higher than the retail price.
Right.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Well, thank you for all your hard work.
No, it was a pleasure, Shirley. I really enjoyed myself.
Was it you that wrote about the barbershop being an oasis in the midst of Peckham, rich with memories of times gone by?
That was me. What's wrong with it?
Nothing, nothing.
He won't use that.
Well, it is better than suggesting that Desmond turn the shop in a drive-in hamburger joint with a little bit of ear cutting on the side.
I never wrote that.
No, I did. And what I was talking about was the modern approach to life. I mean, we've got videos, cash point machines, fast food.
Fast haircut?
Not in your case, Vince.
No, the idea is to be able to get a haircut and a meal as well, if you so choose.
But we have that already. Cheers.
Has Desmond phoned to thank us yet?
Oh, we don't know if he's received it yet.
Well, I'm going to dedicate a whole chapter in my memoirs to today's writing event and how I saved Desmond's bacon once again.
Pork pie, haven't I told you that memoirs are fact, not fiction?
What did Dad have to say?
We haven't heard a word yet.
No, he's probably busy memorizing his speech for this afternoon.
My father in 45 minutes.
Well, the point is, I faxed Dad his speech, and while I was there, I faxed my Alex to tell him how much I missed him. Hope he's going to fax me back.
I wish they had invented faxes when I was young and caught in Frangipane in McClintock. In my hometown, the nearest post office was 10 miles away, and I couldn't drive.
And?
Well, one day we had a row, so the next day, Frangipane came to visit me. But I was out walking the 10 miles to the post office to send her my letter of apology. She never called again.
Oh, never mind, Matthew.
Yeah, look. Ah, father. Okay, all right. I want to talk to you.
Thank you, Michael. Hi, Desmond. Well? What? What? All right. Yes, Desmond, and, goodbye, and thank you. Oh. Do you know what the man said?
No.
He said it's dull.
What?
Yeah, he said some of it is all right, but it isn't funny enough.
He wants jokes, too?
He said we should think of some humorous events that happened in the shop to liven it up, and he's phoning back in 10 minutes.
Oh, so he doesn't want to put us under any pressure, then?
10 minutes haven't gone yet. Desmond? Desmond? Look, it's not 10 minutes lapsed since lunch. Oh, Alex, I'm sorry. She can't come to the phone right now. Family crisis. Bye.
Yeah, Dad? Listen, everybody's written a funny story for you, but mine's the funniest, so I'll go first, right? You got a pen? Right. Do you remember that time when you suggested to Mum that she does the manicures and the pedicures? Yeah, it's funny. Let me finish. And the only people that turned up was these 3 council workmen digging up the road. And when they took off the boots, you lay her dead. Dad, no one's got a fear of other people's feet. So what's it called then? Photophobia?
Give me the phone.
What for?
Dad said he wanted a funny story. You failed, so give me the phone.
Listen, the only thing funny is your face. Oh, yeah, and your suit. Anyway, Dad, listen, what? We should do it
Gloria, get off the phone.
Let me talk to Desmond. My story is definitely funny. Desmond, you remember the time when that Jamaican brother came in the shop and he wanted an haircut? And when you started cutting his hair, he went mad because he said he wanted an haircut, not a haircut. He has the hair in his hairs. What? Well, Vince thinks it's funny.
I soon show you something funny.
Let me tell you, my friend, about the shampoo.
What shampoo?
You know the job blotter shampoo Desmond got from Lee.
What happened again?
Dandruff epidemic. 3 people tried to sue Desmond.
That's not funny, Matthew. I couldn't sleep for nearly a week, worried sick about where we were going to get all this money from.
And there was that time when we all
just
went...
tell me when he's finished.
Well, humor is a very scientific thing. You see, in the Gambia, we will all...
Oh, Desmond, you're still there? Boy, you hear the noise in the shop? Everyone is... What you say? Desmond?
What happened?
Ran out of money.
Oh, God. Well, I know the number. We'll call him back.
He said something about a taxi and the time.
25 to 2. He had to leave to get to the hall. It's quite a drive.
Well, we tried.
But did we try hard enough? What happened?
Well, we went to buy some more paint to cover up the yellow, right? Then I remembered I had a tin of Sunset Tangerine in the back of the motor. So then we said... OK, I suggested that we should rag roll the walls and it really looked nice.
So he made me tear up the dust sheet that was covering the sofa, dip it in the paint and roll it on the walls.
Yeah, well, we was doing all right until some paint went in Sean's eye. He dropped the rag, I dashed to save it, accidentally pushed Sean, who rolled across the wet walls and onto the sofa. I don't think Janice wants to see me again.
Mum, it was so shaming.
Yeah, and knackering.
Well, I'm so exhausted. I never knew that using one's creative juices could be so draining.
Once Desmond gets back here and thing, then we can eat a share.
Yes, Spook Pie, you've earned it.
Well, I'd rustle something up, but I think I'm suffering from writer's elbow.
Small boy, the phrase is writer's cramp. I should know.
Would you like to stay for dinner, Michael?
I'd love to, Mother, but Mandy's prepared a little something.
Oh.
It's a special occasion.
For what?
Well, it's 19 weeks since our engagement.
Oh, and I forgot to send you a card.
Wonderful. Look, I've just collected my facsimile.
Now, where is Desmond? He should be here by now.
Maybe he stopped off to celebrate with some friends.
Or drown his sorrows.
Oh, I'm sure it went well, Mr. Grant. You gave him some good stuff.
If he performed well enough.
Oh, Desmond's a great performer.
Yeah, man. Remember how we used to do all the chatting to the audience whenever we played a gig?
Oh, how could I forget?
Yeah, the music reviews used to talk about Desmond's rapport with the audience.
Yes, but what did they say about the music?
I don't remember all the details. Any more tea, Shirley?
I found a couple of Father's beers. Interested?
Yeah, man.
I don't like fizzy drinks anyway.
Hello? Desmond, where are you? Are you all right? What? Did you? Good. Lovely. What? When? Really? Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye.
What's he done now?
Oh, nothing. He said the speech was a huge success. In fact, it was so successful, they've asked him to stay over tonight and give the wrap-up speech for the conference tomorrow. What? Yes. The title is The Future of Small Businesses, and could we fax it to him by first thing in the morning? Oh, wait, one more thing. He said, and make it funny.
party's over.
Let's keep the music sweet, wind up your waist and feel
Don't
the
scratch my soca.
No. I am not spending a whole day watching cricket with Dad.
I am desperate. Sean's away and everybody else is working, except for Matthew, who thinks cricket is nothing more than glorified rounders and a waste of a good lawn.
Well, he's right, innit? I'm not fetching and carrying for Dad all day. It'll be Gloria, lager, and fix me a hard-dog bully beef sandwich with all the trimmings. I'd rather be fluff me belly button.
Why don't we just let him watch the telly in the shop?
No.
OK, let's not.
The shop will be packed up with men and I lose all my customers. Women feel very exposed at the hairdressers, you know, especially that delicate period between the sink and the blow dryer when anything could happen.
Black women don't just wash and go. We wash and stay in our day, mate.
I don't see what all the fuss is about myself. I mean, it's not as if it's football, is it?
Ricky, the last person to sit in Desmond's chair when the West Indies lost came out looking like he'd gone 10 rounds with the Clippers.
He does get a bit carried away, doesn't he? He came in my room this morning and made me sign over all rights to the remote control.
Lucky when I lived here, I was the remote control.
What's the score, man? What's the score?
Was that pork pie just breezed through it?
Hardly a breeze. If you'd run any faster, the Met Office would have issued a hurricane warning.
Stand back, no man. The breath coming like a blowtorch for me.
Sorry. Vince, psst. Relax your shoulders, lean into it. Let your wrists do the work.
This is where you take this thing for. Come dancing.
Where you think you're going? I paid you to stay with him.
Dad paid me more to go away. He don't need me. Uncle put pies with him.
You know the score, Gloria?
Yeah. Something for 4 in a something over, or something. You were pleased. The Mexican waves hard work when there's only 3 of you.
Isn't it funny how sport allows repressed men to get in touch with the inner child?
Since when Desmond and pork pie need an excuse to behave like children?
Shot, yeah, man!
Has to be another 6
Yeah.
What a wonderful shot to finish such a
That's strange. I could have sworn it was here.
You said that a mile back, Uncle. Why can't men ever admit when they're lost? Always got to front with this internal compass thing. We're here.
Ah, yes, okay. So if we go that way...
Forget it. Excuse me, sir. Do you know if we can get to Desmond's barber shop from here?
Desmond's? Yeah, of course. Why do you know him?
You could say that.
Oh. You know, I've laughed when you see how close you are. Oh, maybe not. I'll tell you what. I'll bung this gear in the boot and then I can give you a lift. I've got to go past that way to get to my stall anyway.
That's a great accent you have. Are you one of those Cockneys?
No.
That's too bad. I thought I'd found a black Cockney. Wouldn't that have been something?
But on a clear day, you can hear the sound of the Bow Bells from right here in Peckham, where I was born.
I just love all this quaint mythology stuff.
I'm the real thing, girl. Oh, you tourists should see us real working-class Londoners, not some birds in Covent Garden giving it the Eliza Doolittle touch.
We're actually here on some business. My name's Juanica Ronay, and this is my uncle.
The Reverend Marvin Jones III.
Stanley. The first.
Welcome, Prince. You're so cute.
Oh, there you go. Jump in. Just lift the lever on the side.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much.
So, would your royal cockneyness be willing to show me the real London?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I'll tell you what, if you wait for me at Desmond's, I'll pick you up on the way back.
We might not be there that long. I'll call you.
Yeah, you do that.
right, Sean. Bye, Sean. That was Sean. He sends his love.
Ah, it's good to see he hasn't inherited his father's repressed nature. Note how freely he uses the word love.
No, what he actually said was, hold tight, Mum. Desmond's crew just big up your status. Seen? Yeah, well, actually, he and Spider are, and I quote, mashing up the jungle is massive all over Birmingham.
Uncle, are you sure this is it?
Yep, it's been a while, but this place is etched on my memory.
Can I help you?
I doubt it.
No one's ever too far gone for us.
Send forth the man. There is no hiding place. The eye of the Lord is all-seeing.
Don't have to tell me. I'm a God-fearing woman.
Yeah, so am I. Sometimes.
I have traveled thousands of miles to find him. I have been cast out into the wilderness and will not find redemption until the doer of dark deeds is brought to justice.
Can I fix your cuppa while you're waiting?
I didn't know that there was a James Brown convention in London.
Is one thing I know. I am not cutting all that hair by myself.
Bring him forth. That dark disciple must not be allowed to prosper.
There's no one fitting that description here.
Hark! The transgressor cometh.
The perpetrator, I presume.
The puppy who?
My name is Juanica Ronet, attorney at law, and this is my uncle.
The Reverend Marvin Jones III of the Pentecostal Rock of Ages Church, Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm. And what can I do for you, my man?
Hand over your worldly goods.
What? What stupidness is this?
He's just kidding.
I wish somebody would share the joke.
We're suing you, Desmond Ambrose, as the proprietor of Desmond's Barbershop.
I don't believe this. How can I be sued by someone I've never seen before?
Read this at your leisure.
This isn't America. Suing people is not a national pastime here.
No, we've got Morris dancing.
We're suing for deep mental trauma and psychological distress, culminating in marital breakdown and a complete loss of income resulting from a haircut in this shop.
And what have all them fancy words got to do with Desmond?
2 years ago, while working as a missionary on a church exchange, I was lured into that chair with smooth words and falsehoods from the forked tongue of that man. Therein, he did proceed to alter my appearance with such vigor, such gusto, that I did leave that chair looking for all the world like a wrongdoer and philanderer.
How come I never leave the chair looking like that?
Okay. Desmond does the best he can with the little he's got.
But I don't know what he's talking about. All I do is cut hair.
Upon returning home, my wife took one look at my shorn head, complete with go faster stripes, and assumed church business was not the only thing I came to England for. Now, gentlemen, we all know how the female mind is driven by suspicion.
Yeah, ma.
The man suing you is not asking you to join a men's support group.
But your hair was grown back long time. I can't help it if your wife don't appreciate style.
It's your fault I acquired that particular style in the first place. When my wife left, so did my mostly female flock. There was no way they were going to stand by a man accused of hanky-panky. And I lost my prime-time TV show, Go Downtown in Prayer. And all because of you watching cricket and letting those clipper-happy hands loose on my head.
Who you calling Clipper Happy?
You'll be the rapping reverend.
Yo.
You came in here 2 summers ago when the cricket was on.
Are you the one that wanted to cast your net among the youth of Peckham?
That's the one. As I recall it, you came in here and begged me to help you update your image.
No haircut in the world would update them Cuban heels.
You said you wanted to fit in. Considering the absence of Tony that day, I thought I did a good job.
You call this a good job?
Look, Miss Roning, there's no way we're going to accept responsibility for your uncle's mental health or his marriage.
You say it like it is, Shirley.
I have stood by Desmond when he had some of the worst haircuts in creation.
That's enough.
In the 50s, he had a slick back you could skate on. In the 60s, a middle parting that Moses and all the children of Israel could pass through. And in the 70s, he had sideburns that used to frighten small children. But did you hear me filing for divorce?
Them sideburns frightened me, and I was a grown man.
Thanks, I'm sure everybody get the picture.
I think I've seen your face somewhere before.
That's original, Matthew.
Yes. Ebony magazine. To think I should meet such an esteemed figure as you in these shabby surroundings.
Shabby ain't the word.
Listen, Reverend, I'm a very skilled barber of great repute, and I will take you through every court in this land to clear my name.
Yeah, you're making a quite outrageous claim.
I don't care what he says. This slanderer won't get a single penny from me.
Who said anything about pennies?
I'd say a good settlement would be around about $500,000 US, excluding costs.
Here you are. You'll feel better once you've got this down, yeah?
I'll still be ruined.
Oh, I don't think it'll come to that. They were just trying to scare us into a settlement.
Well, them certainly scared Desmond into something.
Desmond talk a good fight, though. That slanderer will not be getting a penny from me.
Yes, I thought you showed great courage in the face of such opposition. But quite frankly, Desmond, I don't think you stand a chance in hell.
Hey, you're meant to be his friends.
Yes, and as his friend, I'm duty-bound to tell him the truth. I'm assuming you haven't read last month's Ebony magazine? Top 100 African-American lawyers, featuring our friend Jonica Roney. She never loses a case.
Well, it would take more than big hair and a push-up bra to scare any of us.
I think that long-haired, walking jewelry stand-up preacher can frighten me. We'll have our day in court.
Could lose everything before we even get to say Your Honor.
Shirley, I want my bed. Gloria?
Yes, Daddy?
I want my money back.
What, they gone already? But I've only just dropped them off.
Dropped who off?
What you say her name was, Danica or something?
You? You brought them here?
Yeah.
But they're suing me, you stupid.
I thought they was your mates, Des.
Jonica is a lawyer, and the Reverend is suing Desmond for a dodgy haircut he had 2 years ago.
Oh, well, if I'd have known that, I'd have taken them to Fat Larry's.
Well, you brought them here, you give them what they want.
Oh, don't be so ridiculous, Desmond. It's not Lee's fault.
Yeah. You can't blame the dustman because the rubbish stink.
Lee is under no legal obligation to pay for your blunders, Desmond. But there is a way he can make amends. Lee, do you plan to see the illustrious Ms. Roney again?
Yeah, she's calling me late.
Splendid. You are left with only one option. You will have to nobble her.
Result! This is where me and my fellow mates, we all hang out. The best place in London.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Oh, yeah, and over there you got St. Paul's, see?
St. Paul's, of course.
Yeah. And over there, right there's the old man's river. Just a little smaller than your Mississippi, I think.
Oh, I think it might just be.
Right. Down the hatch, girl.
Cheers. Has that suit been in your family long?
These buttons date right back to the first Pearly dynasty of Peckham. All hand-nicked by old Ma Stanley.
Oh, how quaint. It really is good of you to show me around like this. These days, everyone's got an ulterior motive.
Oh, it makes you sick, doesn't it, eh? So when'd you fly back, then?
In a couple of days. Uncle's guesting at an outdoor prayer fest tomorrow. Why? What did you have in mind?
Nothing. Just thought we'd come to do Des over.
Don't even go there, Lee, okay? We agreed the case was off limits.
Okay. Can't help thinking about Des and how much he loves that shop.
Nice try. I hope that's not the only reason we're here. Because if it is, you're wasting your time.
That's what you think.
I don't know why I bother to pay staff if I do all the donkey work myself.
Oh, Desmond, stop complaining. Vince needs to practice and Ricky had to go to the dentist. Apparently that tooth kept him awake all night.
Children today don't know they're born.
When we had a toothache, there were no fancy dentists for us.
Yes, sir. Piece of string, slam on the door, and Bob's your uncle. And we thought we were lucky.
Yeah, man, and if there was no string, you just slam the door and run into it.
Oh, it's been so quiet around here these last few days.
Yes, that's because I left you down here with old snail fingers. The man could spend 2 hours over a man head and don't say a word. He is bleeding the warmth out of this establishment.
Only a fool that skin teeth on these wages.
Hello, everybody. Oh, Father, glad to see you in better spirits.
I can't keep a good barber down.
The books are ready.
Oh, good.
What do solicitors have to say?
Well, it's very difficult to tell the way these things will go. I mean, Father may have been a tad negligent watching cricket while working, but the Reverend didn't make a complaint at the time or request follow-up hair care, which could stand in our favor.
But the business could still be ruined.
Oh, no, I don't think it's that drastic. All we've got to do is try and reason with the man. He must be finding it very difficult coming to terms with his wife leaving.
Why have you always got to be so understanding? Somebody want to throw you over a cliff, you say, oh, don't put your back out. Will your milk of human kindness never run dry?
No. I ordered extra when I married you.
Speak of the devil.
Wrong side, my friend. I'm cheering for the home team.
If you want to sling mud, you sling it at my lawyer. That's what I'm paying for.
Wait! I come in peace, brother. Yesterday, children, I sat in my hotel room, alone and destitute, amen, save for the presence of my Lord. I thought I better try to get used to these long, long, lonely nights. And I did look to my Lord for counsel. Now, I didn't have to look too far, see, because he was right there. And he called me. Softly at first. He said, Marvin. I said, what? He said, Marvin! I said, what?
Give the man a chance, Desmond. He may have changed his mind.
Preach, Reverend, preach.
He said, Marvin!
I think we're all quite clear on how this conversation started. Pray continue. Pardon the pun, but without me.
The Lord said, Marvin, go to this man. Take Satan from his hand. And I said, get out of here, Lord. But you know how persuasive the good old Lord can be. When I entered here, I heard somebody speak of me as a devil.
It's just a figure of speech, Reverend.
I know. But the devil is among us. There's evil forces working here.
Well, at least it keeps them off the streets.
My brother, I know you're afraid, which is why I've come to help you.
Well, at least you could cancel that stupid lawsuit.
You nuts? No, I'm gonna get paid with that. No. I'm here to save your soul. Cleanse him, Lord. Cleanse this tormented, disease-ridden soul. Use me. Make me a child. He can't help his weaknesses, Lord. No, he can't help himself. Amen. Help me.
Oh, same again?
Oh, no, please, allow me. It's the least I can do.
Oh.
What do you think you're doing? Is this your definition of nobbling?
Man, how long you been here?
Well, I've been trailing you for most of the morning. I knew you wouldn't recognize me behind this airport paperback.
Look, if she catches you, we're rumbled.
Well, as the mastermind of this plan, it's up to me to see it properly executed. And though your stories of old London town moved me, we mustn't forget the real reason we are here. To get Desmond off the hook.
Look, I've tried, but she won't even talk about it.
Well, think barrister, not barrow boy.
Oh, man, she's coming.
I knew you were putting me on. You fake.
When?
Oh, Dwonica, look, I can explain. It weren't my idea.
When I asked the guy for some how'd you feels, he said he felt fine and asked me how I was doing.
Yeah. That Cockney humour can be a killer, can't it?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's a bit doolally.
Here, dig in. I want to get a picture of you eating this stuff.
Get on with
Yeah,
it.
all right. All right. Look, I know you said you don't want to talk about it, right? But I think what your uncle's doing to Des is bang out of order.
He's family, Lee. You do the same.
But what if it weren't the haircut? I mean, maybe his marriage was in stuck beforehand.
Maybe. But the haircut was the last straw. At least that's what he told everyone.
Oh, well, he ain't suffered in silence, then.
He doesn't know how.
Explain something to me, yeah?
If I can.
Now, I ain't no legal, right? But I've watched my fair share of LA law. Now, if someone goes around, right, attacking the good reputation of someone else, could that not be construed as defamation of character?
At the simplest level, yes.
OK, take your time on this, yeah? Who would have the stronger case? Someone, let's say a barber for argument's sake, yeah? Pillar of the community, professional children, wife, does a lot of work for charity, and holds down a full-time job, you know, that sort of thing. I mean, who would you put your money on? This good, honest barber whose character has been defamed, or, for argument's sake again, a funky reverend whose wife doesn't trust him and has been thrown out of church?
Yes!
It was in the power of prayer. Well, I'm coming to you now. I'm praying.
What's wrong with Reverend Motormouth now?
Desmond's spirit, take him!
Plant him, Lord! Make thee an instrument, fucking.
Good grief, it's the Petty Prince of Peckham.
Uncle, are you all right? We've got to talk.
Yeah, I'm fine, kitten. I see you in court.
Maybe not. We'll talk on the way. Let's go. Sorry for wasting your time.
What you talking about, girl?
Come on, Uncle. Bye, Lee.
Bye.
Oh, who gonna pay the hotel bill, China? We gotta send you to law school for that.
No lawsuit for your store then, Des.
You mean you actually got her to drop it?
But Lee, that's marvelous.
Yes, he was rather good under my expert tuition.
I told her straight. I said, hey, takes more than a Barnet fair cut for your trouble and strife to leave you in the right old 2 and 8 on a Jack Jones, I said.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know what you said, but thank you for saying it. Me old China.